Howdy ho everybody, welcome back to the Rocks Roost and Dragon Quest IX in glorious 4K. It's so beautiful, I don't know what to say. Okay, let's go. Here we are at Yggdrasil, and our master, mentor Aquila, he says, howdy doing, I've been thinking. To address you as Guardian of Angel Falls is both convoluted and inconvenient. You will henceforth allow me to use this form of address only when formality dictates, I take it. Yes, that's fine. Good. It is well that you succumb to my recommendation so readily, my pupil. As you are aware, the law forbids a Celestrian to oppose a superior. Now, go to Apis Major and tell him of the successful completion of your task. We shall do that. Let us go, henceforth, even unto Apis Major. Not that way. This way. Haha. So the response to the first video has been excellent. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions at all about our setup here, that's I will tell you we are using Melon DS to play the game. Other things I can't really get into here on YouTube. Wink, wink. How do I get down from here? Confusion reigns supreme. Here's the door. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I'm back. You know, one thing I didn't notice when I first played this game on the little bitty screens was his throne is actually bright lime green. I don't think I noticed that before. Anyway, I'm back. Well done, Rock. And how did mighty Yggdrasil appear to you? She was fiercely aglow. Ho, 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 ho. It seems the time may soon be upon us. As I'm sure you're aware, it is we Celestrians' duty to tend mighty Yggdrasil until such time as she bears fruit. It is to this end that guardians watch over mortal kind and gather benevolence. And now, Rock, Guardian of Angel Falls, I believe you know what you must do next. You are to return to the Protectorate and gather benevolence, this time without Aquila to accompany you. Make ready, and then speak with the female Celestrian who stands guard over the great portal on the floor below. May all the bodies of the heavens watch over your Rock, Guardian of Angel Falls. So we've amended his voice just a little bit. Hope that's okay. So let's go on down. Now, I'm going to check that door that I showed you. I think it's unlocked now. I think. It is. It's a secret to everybody. And it's a seed of life. This will give you more HP. I always hoard seeds. I don't know about y'all, but I tend to hoard them. Probably because when they first appeared in the series, Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Quest 3, they actually were bugged. And they would limit your character's stat growth as you went along. Well, kind of in a way. So if you used the seed, it would give you a stat boost. But then when you gained a level, you would not gain any stats. Or at least the stat tied to the seed. And so I just didn't use them. And because of that, I've just never used them. It scarred me for life. Ah, Rock, you wish to descend to the Protectorate, I take it? Yes, let's do it. So, Rock, the time has finally come for you to descend to the Protectorate alone. Good luck, Guardian Rock. May the assistance of you... What? May the assistance you bestow upon the mortals of Angel Falls give rise to galaxies of benevolence. Hope so. Down we go. This game has a real slow burn of a start. But once it really gets going, it is a masterpiece, quite honestly. It really is weird. What's weird, you say? Oh, this guy. What's weird? You mean that name thingy on the Guardian statue, Ivor? Of course I mean that thingy, Hugo, you dolt. I'm sure it said aqua something before, but now it's rock. Really? How? Well, it said rock for as long as I can remember. And how long is that exactly? Do you remember reading it before? That's funny. I can't say that I do. You see, everything around here is weird. It's only just changed, and everyone thinks it's been like that forever. It must be the work of the village guardian then. Don't be such a wally. There's no such thing as guardians. They're just made up rubbish. It's only Erin who believes in that nonsense. She's such a dumb brunette. Well, what a guy. All right, we're here. Erin's always going on about how everything is thanks to the Guardian. Stupid, if you ask me. If this Guardian really exists, then why doesn't she introduce him to me, huh? Well, Erin this, Erin that. Ivor's so transparent. He's clearly head over heels in love with the girl. Funnily enough, though, she doesn't seem to have realized it at all. It could be a hard road ahead for poor Ivor. Yeah, it probably will be. Ivor's important. See, he's rendered. You're just a sprite. Ha ha. That Ivor's so full of himself. Huh? Just because he's the mayor's son, he thinks he owns the place. Please, Guardian Rock, can you answer my prayers and teach him a lesson? Well, I don't know. I don't think it works that way, kid. That's weird. I could have sworn someone was here. Come to think of it, there are rumors about a ghost prowling the place at night. Not that I believe in all that nonsense, of course. This guy has full conversations with himself. It's amazing. Hey, we got a herb. We're going to make him think we've got a poltergeist. Or he's got a poltergeist. One thing about this, these top chests, the loot in them is random in these wardrobes. It's also random in pots and barrels. And the pots and barrels restock when you save and shut off the system and then turn it back on and reload the game. I don't know about the wardrobes. I can't remember, but you can actually get some extremely nice goods from here. And there's a way you can manipulate what will be in them if you're playing this with an emulator, which we'll go over later when we get to it. You can manipulate it to some degree, I'll say that. You can't completely manipulate it to the point where you get exactly, your dream item out of every chest. So don't get too excited. Arf, 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 arf. Woof, woof. Bow wow. He's a doggy. And there's a sparkly. This introduced the concept of a sparkly thing. Rock acquires a keepsake ring. If we go to items, we go to important items. Keepsake ring, a precious piece of jewelry lost by an old lady. I'm not sure how we know that, but we know it. So there you go. Let's go check the statue. What does it say? There's an inscription that reads, Our Guardian Rock. It doesn't look an awful lot like rock, though. Sure doesn't. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 boo. Hey, that lazy layabout son of the mayor sometimes goes off outside the village on his own. Dangerous if you ask me. I don't care how many weapons he has. He's still not exactly a formidable foe, is he? There have been no monsters around lately at all. It's peaceful again. It's because Rock's been delivering us from evil. We really are blessed. Indeed. You see a well? You should go in it. No well looks like this in real life. So, there's a chance we'll get something here. Oh, that's right. We can't break these yet because we're non-corporeal. Funny, we can open wardrobes and blue chests. Blue chests will refill. Red chests will not. Red chests usually have better stuff in them, though. Chimera wing. That's useful. We'll use those at the beginning of the game quite a bit. Up we go. When you turn off the system and reload the game, turn it off, turn it back on, start the game back up, those blue chests will refill as well. If I was just a little more sprightly, I'd be able to help Erin out a bit. I'm so frustrated with myself for being too weak to help her. It's only my son was still alive. Yeah, too bad. I can understand your frustrations. Do check bookcases. This one doesn't have anything good, but sometimes you'll find some real good stuff. Maybe this one has something. No. Hey, we got some gold. Yeah, we're the guardian of Angel Falls, and we're also a burglar, so that works out pretty well. Okay, so we've checked out everything on this side of the river. Let's hop on over to the other side. See what this fella's doing. Erin's been working really hard, even through her grief at her father's death. She's only a young thing, and yet she runs the inn all by herself, and she takes care of the old man too. She's an inspiration, that girl. Yee-hoo. Can we leave? A guardian can't just wander off and leave the place they're sworn to protect. Yeah. So no, you can't leave. You're stuck here for life. The entirety of the game takes place in Angel Falls. Apparently there's a ghost haunting the village at the moment. Still, I'm sure it's safe enough in the daytime. Who are you talking to? Yeah, this is a sweet fishing hut. Here's a nun. What? Ooh, what was that? I could have sworn someone was trying to talk to me. Yeah, maybe. The poltergeist of Angel Falls, opening doors, but never smashing pots. Please, Guardian Rock, help to reunite my husband's ring and I. Hey, this is the lady. Let's give it to her. Rock slips the keepsake ring into the old lady's coat pocket. See, this is what I would do if I was haunting people, or, well, this is not exactly haunting, but, whatever. I'd like to think I would be like this anyway. That's funny. My coat finally feels, that's funny. My coat suddenly feels a wee bit heavier. Lord Almighty, it's my Bruce's ring. Well, I just don't understand it. I searched high and low for this old thing before, and I couldn't find it anywheres. It must be Rock's doing. Aren't we lucky to have a guardian who watches over us so well? Thank you, Rock. Rock! And we get the good stuff. Yes. Sweet benevolence. We gotta get them figs growing, The adventure log lies open on the table. Record your deeds so far. Yeah, let's do it. You only get one save in this game. I'm guessing space was just at such a premium. Did you go to howlongtobeat.com like I suggested in the first part and look at how long it takes to beat this game? 100% it? Did you? Yep. Well, if you did, you might not be surprised about how there was only space for one save file. I don't want to spoil it. Look at this fool.
Yeah, well, I suppose I better get the stable cleaned out a bit sharpish. Yeah.
I'm ever so sleepy, though. My body feels like it's made of lead. Sleeping on the job, huh? I guess I'll have to clean up all this poop. This horse manure can be used later for something constructive.
No, I can't believe I fell asleep again. What the? How come it's so clean? I only just started to tidy up when I dozed off.
Ah, that must be it. The Guardian's been helping me while I've been asleep. Thank you, Rock. I'll work harder from now on, I promise. I'll have me another horse in no time, you'll see. Gimme, gimme. Rock acquires the crystal of benevolence. We're going to have those figs sprouting in no time. It's going to work. I'm going to work real hard even. Yep, work real hard. Get me another horse. Yep. Let's go. That night, might as well check this house too. This is the mayor's house. F you. I forget that he has a daughter. Another Chimera wing, not bad. Sometimes you'll get unlucky and all these wardrobes will actually be empty. Sad but true. Mayor Litlin. What does Ivor think he's doing out and about at this hour? He really is an inconsiderate little tyke. I'll have to have words with him when he gets home. And the inn. It's so little and cute. What's up? I don't often stay here, but I must say the service is always faultless. I'm sure it would be a roaring success if it was a bit bigger and in a more popular destination. Perhaps. Thank you for the other day of serving customers with no mishaps. And thank you for always watching over me, Rock, Guardian of Angel Falls. You're welcome. Okay, now let's head back across the river. We saw someone hanging out. Oh, look, it's Aquila. You're taking your new role very seriously. I'm glad to see, Rock. What is it? You feel that your old master does not trust you to work alone? It is my duty now to patrol the entire Protectorate. Though you guard it well, I must sometimes revisit my old territory. And as I am here, Rock, this is one last lesson I must teach you. As guardians, it is our duty to tend to our mortal flock, but this means more than merely watching over the living. Sometimes we must help those who have passed away, but whose souls continue to roam the land. You hear it too, do you not? The voice of a wandering soul here in the village in need of your assistance. I hear it. I see it. What's wrong with people round here nowadays? Why's everyone giving me the cold shoulder? Hey? Oh, someone's prepared to give me the time of day at last. Listen here, can you tell me how come everyone's ignoring me? Hang on a minute, what's with the get up, eh? You ain't a... Oh, my days, you're a Celestian, ain't ya? So I'm already... I'm breathed me last, is it? Go on, you can tell me, I can take it. That's what's happened, innit? Yes. Cheers for being straight with me, Mr. Celestian. So basically, I've kicked a bucket, right? Well, it's a good thing you told me. When I thought everyone was just ignoring me, I was about to do myself in anyway. But now I know what's what. I can just get on with it and, well, you know, rest in peace and all that. And off he goes to his eternal rest. And we are rewarded. Rock acquires a crystal of benevolence. Very good. So we have 3 crystals. That's great. You have done well, Rock. Thanks to your intervention, a mortal soul has made its peace and is now at rest. The benevolence of a departed soul shines more brilliantly than any. You will be returning to the observatory with it post-haste, no doubt. Yes. Then I shall bid you farewell for now. I have much to do here in the Protectorate. Ooh. It's a celestial train. The Starflight Express. Indeed, it has been unusually active of late. I've changed my mind. I shall accompany you to the observatory after all, Rock. Kachuma. Kachummy-doo. So everything's going along swimmingly, eh? At this rate, we'll have this thing kerflunked and forever. I have important matters to discuss with Apis Major. Please, excuse me. I'll see ya. Alright, so we need to go to the tree. Now, if you press the Y button, it will bring up the story so far. Rock has ascended to the observatory with 3 crystals of benevolence that he gathered in Angel Falls. These crystals, too, are to be given as an offering to Yggdrasil. This is helpful if maybe you've had the game turned off for a while, you haven't played for a little bit. You load it back up, again, your one save file, and you can bring this up. It also gives you a snazzy world map. The blinking dot there, that is Angel Falls. Okay. Let's go on up to the tree then. No need standing on ceremony, eh? You know, what? Just a minute. Did the lady buy the... Yeah, she does. I was thinking it's just hard to see because of the flowers. The lady by the portal, I thought she didn't have a halo, but she does. My mistake. Let's just go straight on up to the tree and offer the benevolence, and hopefully we'll get to see some figs. That's what we're hoping for. Yes, it is. What have you got to say? I thought to check up on, it should be up on, I think, mighty Yggdrasil, but I climbed this far and could not bring myself to climb further. Apis Major and Aquila ascended to the summit. I will bide here and watch that occurs from a safe distance. Watch what occurs, rather. Yeah, okay, so they're up here. They're probably expecting the figs also. Has mighty Yggdrasil finally borne fruit? Are the figs here at last? Not yet. Ah, to witness such a sight makes my heart swell within me. To think that the benevolence I've worked so hard to gather has contributed to mighty Yggdrasil's blooming. Indeed. There they are. Well met, Rock. Truly you have chosen a fortuitous moment to join us. Really? Behold Yggdrasil. She is ready to burst into bloom with all the benevolence we have offered unto her. Oh, yes. She is but a hair's breadth now from bearing fruit. Fig bloom hails the opening of the heavenly gates and sets the Celestians on the path to salvation. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey into the realm of the Almighty. It is time, Rock. Offer the benevolence you have gathered unto mighty Yggdrasil. Do so, and she will surely bear fruit at long last. Let's do it! Offer the benevolence up to Yggdrasil? Heck yeah. Let's get this party started. Oh, it's happening. Look at them figs. Behold, the sacred figs bloom. And the celestial chariot appears. Praise be, all as it was foretold. Uh-oh, that don't look good. Oh no! The Starflight Express. What is the meaning of this? Were we deceived? Oh no, there go the figs. This is what's known as the call to adventure in the hero's tale, or hero's journey, whichever you wish to call it. And we get the actual opening of the game here. And these cutscenes will not upscale very much at all because of their nature. They're actually video files. So that's why they're still so pixely. Okay, so the true adventure has just begun. Hey, it's that rock character who turned up just after the earthquake the other day. Uh-oh, what's happened to our wings and our halo? Now we're a real boy. Oi, Wikey Wikey! What are you doing there, staring off into space? So does this guy have an English accent? Of course they all have some sort of English accent, don't they? His friend is just not impressed. I like the green tunic, though, the jerkin. You know, I don't know what Aaron thinks she's doing, bothering with the likes of him. He won't tell us where he's from. His clothes are all weird. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I bet his name. I bet it's his name that got Aaron so keen. It's the same as our village guardians after all. I know that wasn't the voice I did for Hugo before, but maybe it'll stick. I don't know. Huh? I doubt it's even his real name. I bet he's just some no-good, wandering minstrel taking up a guardian's name to get a free lunch. Well, listen to this, oddball. I won't let you get away with any funny business on my patch. Yeah, watch your step. Ivor doesn't like Aaron getting all the attention to you. Reading skills. Shut up, you idiot. Why would you say that? Uh-oh. Oh, here she comes. What's going on? What are you two bothering Rock for? Hi, Aaron. Nothing's going on. Just teaching Rock here a few village rules. Anyway, we're just leaving. Come on, Hugo. Hugo. You need to hang out with somebody better than that, Hugo, man. I don't know why Ivor's so full of himself these days. He never used to be like that. No, I don't know either. Anyway, you must be feeling better now if you're out walking around, Rock. Coming up here reminds me of when I first found you. I was so surprised. Get it? Angel Falls. See? Nudge, nudge. You must have got caught up in the earthquake and fallen from the top of the waterfall. You're lucky you survived. Anyway, I'm heading home. There's nothing more to do at the inn for now. Enjoy the rest of your walk, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay? I'll see you back at the house. See ya. See, I think she's sweet on us. That's what I think. Poor old Ivor hasn't got a chance. Our guardian rock. Yep, sure doesn't. Okay, don't walk on the cabbage patch. Let's check in on everybody here. I must admit, I was surprised when my granddaughter took you in after you fell from the waterfall that day. It's incredible how quickly you managed to recover. You young folk don't realize how lucky you are. Okay. Now we can break the stuff. We got an herb. Not too bad. Oh, hello, Rock. You're back much sooner than I expected. I'm preparing a meal at the moment, so can you wait a little bit? Now you're so much better. Why don't you take a stroll around the village and say hello to everyone? I'll do that. But let me make sure there's nothing else to loot. There's not. Okay, we're good. I couldn't remember if there was a pot up there or not, but I do know that we can jump down the well and see if we can find anything here. Yes, there's 2 barrels with squadola in them. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Dear, oh dear, first there was earthquake, then monsters running riot. The mountain pass is completely blocked too. I know, it's just one thing after another, isn't it? I'll tell you what I think. You know, Aaron and that strange person she's befriended, the one that looks like a minstrel, it goes by the name of Rock or something. Well, I think it's him that brought all this more fortune to our village. Maybe. This rock here, I think that fell. I don't remember this, all this schmutz being here. Okay. You're that minstrel Aaron's taken in, aren't you? I heard you have the same name as our village guardian, huh? I'm sure it must be some funny coincidence, but that name of yours is one I'm grateful to, and that's for sure. That's good. This is the lady with the ring. Well, I never. It's not like my little darling to take to a stranger so quickly. Yeah, well, he helped me find your ring. Yeah, sure did. This is the item shop, by the way, the one that has the little chimera wing on the door. We checked here. Yes, we did. Yeah. Did you know that the contents of pots and barrels and cupboards, okay, so there is the answer to that question, aren't always the same. Even if you found something somewhere once, check back a while later and you might find something new. Not that it's ever anything really amazing, of course. Probably best not to get too obsessed with looking. Yeah, don't get too obsessed with looking, but you can occasionally find something that is like a piece of equipment or something that's a little bit higher level than what you would be able to buy at that point in the game. And just a little bit. I mean, not enough to like make you OP or really slant the game in your favor, but it can be a way to save some money. There's one particular place later in the game that I'm thinking of. I'll tell you when we get there, but it's going to be a while. Hello there, young minstrel. Aaron sent you to do a bit of shopping for her, eh? I've got it all here. Medicinal herbs, all kinds of weapons. Just take your pick. Welcome to the village shop. How can I help you? You can buy, sell, or do nothing. Let's buy. We have very little money, but let's see what he has. We got a medicinal herb. That's good. Antidotal herb. This is for poison, of course. You know, helpful herb that purges the scourge of poison from a single ally. Chimera wing. A tool that can teleport people to places they've been before. Yes, we have 3 of those in the bag. You see at the bottom there, it says none held for Rock. That means none are in my personal inventory, but we have 3 in the bag. So these are useful until you get the zoom spell later. Copper sword. We have this equipped right now. A commonplace cutter made of copper. The soldier's sword would be a really nice upgrade. That would give us 6 more attack points. But we can't afford it. 240 gold is way beyond our budget at this time. But it is a simple sword supplied to low-ranking castle custodians. Nevertheless, significantly better than the Copper Sword. Copper Sword being a Dragon Quest staple, by the way. Leather Whip. This can hit groups of enemies that are grouped together, but not all enemies on screen. It's okay. A fan will find one of these for free later. So we're not going to buy this. This would give us 2 points increased attack for 110 gold. Again, we find it for free later, so don't buy that. A pot lid. We don't have a shield right now. We may find a shield. Let's not buy a shield. There's 2 different kinds of shield. This one is not as good as this one. This is 2 more defense. A bandana. This would not be a bad purchase. Bog standard band to wrap around the bonts. Defense 1, magical mending 2. That means your healing spells would get a little bit more powerful by wearing that. So that's not a bad idea. We may buy that. Plain clothes. No, that's what we have on. The Wayfarer's clothes are hardy hempen togs treasured by travelers. Give you a boon of 2 to defense here. That might be a good purchase. At 70 gold, it's not a bad amount, but it's probably a better idea to wait and buy the leather armor, which would raise our defense by 4. The fully frill-free armor of firm tan leather is a good buy at 180 gold, but we have just a little bit we're just a little bit too poor to buy it. Gloves can increase defense, but these increase deftness, which is your likelihood to hit or score a critical hit, I do believe. Run-of-the-mill mitts made of unfancy fabric. Pretty sure we'll find some of these. Boxer shorts, underwear by men for men. It's not going to help us. Cotton trousers. This is our birches spot. Or slot, rather. Shoes increase evasion chance for the most part. We're not wearing any shoes, apparently. I don't think. Because the sandals or the leather shoes will both increase your evasion. I think we'll find some of those too. So don't buy. One thing you'll learn when you play Dragon Quest games is that gold and magic points are very, very precious resources that you should hang on to at all costs. Gold is a little more plentiful in this game than other Dragon Quests, but still, you're very likely to find a lot of really good equipment if you just wait a little bit, tough it out, and then you'll get somewhere and you'll find it. And in the meantime, while you're toughing it out, you're going to be killing monsters, gaining more levels. It's a nice way to naturally become stronger, and it helps with the pacing of the game. And this goes for most Dragon Quest games, if not all mainline series. So wait and see what you can find in the coming area or dungeon. Tough it out with the lesser equipment. You'll be happy you did. The clothes you wear are a bit weird, aren't they, Rock? Are you really a minstrel? That's what everybody says you are. Yeah, maybe. The other thing also is not only will you gain more experience, but you'll also gain more gold if you take that tact. And then if you do decide to buy something, it won't be as much of a hardship. Oh, you're the one who's staring with Aaron at the moment, aren't you, my child? Are you on the mend now? It really is a miracle you survived that fall from the falls with just a few bumps and bruises. You must have a guardian watching over you, my child. It's the only explanation. Maybe so. I used to be good friends with Aaron's dad, Edwin. Notice a trend in the name spelling. We knew each other since we were kids. He's no longer with us, sadly. He went to live in Stornway for a time. He got married there, and that's where Aaron was born. Her mother? Apparently she was always a bit of a fragile thing, and she died young. I forget the details now. Of course you forget the details. It's the details that matter, man. That earthquake that happened just before you fell from the top of the waterfall, that was quite something, wasn't it? It destroyed the village entrance and even broke the church bell. I thought my number was up, I can tell you. Yep. Sucks. What are you doing? You know it's not a good idea to leave the village. Oh, this is Hugo. What are you doing? You know it's not a good idea to leave the village at the moment. You remember the earthquake the other day, I presume? Well, ever since then, there's been loads more monsters about. Now is not the time for a stroll in the great outdoors. Whatever you're thinking, Rock. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean you. I was talking to our guardian. Were you? Okay. Oh, there's the bell. That's unfortunate. I'm sad about that. I think Erin's quite worried about the lack of a guest coming to stay at the inn. She's been very kind to you, helping you in your hour of need, so you'll have to try and help her somehow, too. I will. Never fear, there's no one here. Let's check in with Mayor Litlin. Sequence trigger. Isn't it about time you did something useful with yourself rather than just hanging about and causing trouble? Well, you'd do well to take a leaf out of Erin's book. She puts in a lot of hard work at the inn, that girl. Huh? What's Erin got to do with it? I'm trying to find something I want to do anyway. And when I figure out what it is, I'll work my socks off. Probably. Little teenage angst here. You're that minstrel that fell from the top of the waterfall, aren't you? The one that Erin took in? If your injuries are healed, then I suggest you find yourself someplace to work rather than just hanging about the place. Hey, what are you doing here? Well, I didn't want anyone to see that. You better not tell Erin, okay? I mean, please don't tell Erin. Okay. I won't. That's your hint that it's time to go back and see Erin. Let's do it. You see, the afternoon has come. Evening, even. Let's check in. It's a real worry. We used to have lots of folk visit in our village because of the famous Angel's Tears water that we get from the falls. That's how we managed to make such a success of the inn, you see. But during the earthquake, the mountain pass that connects us to the outside world was blocked by a landslide. Now nobody can reach us anymore, so my son's inn is sitting there empty without a customer in sight. I just like to do that, sorry. Hello again, Rock. It's just a minute finished. What? Hello again, Rock. I've just this minute finished preparing the food. You look like you've had quite a long walk. I expect you probably just want to eat your dinner and turn in for the night, don't you? Sure. Then let's eat. Can you help me lay the table? You can have a rest as soon as we're finished eating. Don't worry. Sounds good. Are we having roast beast? With a slime marmalade? Morning, Rock. Come on, get up. You've got a visitor. Ivor's here. He's got something or other he wants to talk to you about. He knows you're here, so I can't very well turn him away. Just give him a few minutes of your time, okay? Sure. What's up, Ivy baby? Hey, Rock, don't look so surprised. There's something I want to talk to you about, that's all. We can't talk about it here, though. Come outside for a minute. So here's the thing. You've heard about how the pass has been blocked by a landslide, right? Well, that pass is a lifeline for us here in Angel Falls. We're totally cut off if we can't use it. It's a real problem for for everyone. So I was thinking, what better time for Ivor to come to the rescue? I'm going to clear the landslide and make it passable again. It'll get my dad off my back for a while, and I know Erin will be pleased as well. There's just one hitch with my perfect plan. Since the earthquake, there have been lots of monsters about, and it's pretty dangerous to leave the village right now. That's where you come in. I was thinking maybe you could tag along. You minstrel types are generally pretty handy in a scrap, right? Can I count on you to help me out? Sure. I knew it. Right then, you lead the way, Rock. It's easy enough to find. You just head out of the village and follow the road east. Oh yeah, let's keep this to ourselves, okay? We don't want everyone sticking their beaks in. Ivor joins Rock. Rock beats Scissor. Okay, let's go. We're ready. We press X, brings up the menu, and we have items, equip, attributes. But if you notice on the top screen, let me bring it into focus here. Obviously, we have the mini map of the area we're in. The two blue dots represent Rock and Ivor. If you look at our names and our info boxes there, I'm dark blue, he's light blue. You see my HP is 20, MP 6, his HP is 25, MP 0. He likely just doesn't have any MP. He's 3rd level, I'm 1st level. And you see the musical note there in my info box, in Rock's info box. That means that I'm a minstrel. So yeah, there are job classes in this game. And later we can actually change job classes. But that won't be for a while. But it adds a lot of fun to this whole shebang. Here comes another lamb to the slaughter. Oh, you can go out there, you know. You can't go out there, you know. There's monsters about. Stop trying to scare people. We're leaving the village, and there's nothing you can do about it. Wait a minute. What are you doing with him, Ivor? Since when are you best mates? You're a real pain sometimes. Oh, that's Ivor. Sorry. You're a real pain sometimes. We're just going to clear the landslide. That's all. Oh, right. But there really are some monsters about, you know. Nothing I can't handle. Just let us by, will you? Hold us up any longer and there'll be trouble. Oh, go on then. I'm not stopping you. Sheesh. But if you get tired or hurt, you'll come straight back to the village if you know what's good for you. A quick rest at Aaron's house should be enough to get your strength back up again. There's no need to be a hero. Right. Let's go. Here we are on the world map. Now, random encounters are not as random in this game. You'll see we'll have visible monsters on the playing field. Again, world map at the top. Oh, here's a cute monster. Look at this guy. Attack me. He doesn't want to attack me. How funny. Anyway. Well, I guess we'll see him later. Do these monsters want to fight? That one wants to fight. I don't know why that other one was bugged. So you walk into a monster, or sometimes they'll walk into you, and that engages the fight. So this is our first real fight of the game. We had one already with Aquila, with 2 slimes and a cruel cumber. This time we only have the 1 slime. So let's just fight. Attack it. You see, Ivor has a pot lid and a copper sword. One of the neat things about this Dragon Quest is that all items that you equip, not just the weapon and shield, actually appear on your character. We got some experience, 2 points of experience, in fact, and 4 gold. Not bad. In many Dragon Quests, a slime would give you like 1 point of experience and maybe 1 or 2 gold. Teeny Sanguini, very, very cutie. Let's just whack it over the heady. He bit me. A little bit stronger, this one. Got rid of it, though. We get, for experience, 7 gold. Not bad. Okay, so where are we headed? We want to clear the landslide, so just follow the path. Here's that guy. This is one of my favorite monsters in this game, the Sack Squatch. He's like a sack of concrete or something. I'm not sure exactly. Draki's still my all-time favorite Dragon Quest monster, but this one's up there. I mean, he's kind of vanilla, but, you know, cool. And we gained a level. You see, we got all these attributes increased. A lot of times the hero character will increase every attribute at every level up, while other characters with different classes, which we'll get to when we get to, may not. But of course, the hero is special because it is your avatar in the game. So we get a bonus to strength, agility, resilience, deafness, charm, magical mending, magical might. Magical might is the power of your attack magic spells. And we get a max HP and max MP up. Pretty good. Then we have got 8 gold coins. Gold coins even. So we're doing pretty good. Sometimes the monsters will see you. You heard that little plink. And they'll give chase. And I'll get used to changing the screen eventually. The action. Wouldn't you love to have a pet Sasquatch? The monsters are absolutely the lion's share of the charm in Dragon Quest, I think. They are incredibly cute, and for the most part have really clever names, like Sasquatch. No, that's pretty clever. Okay, we're getting rich here. How much gold do we have? Oh, wrong button. I pressed Y. Well, we can read this anyway. The young villager Ivor has told Rock he wants to do something about the landslide on the mountain pass in order to help Aaron out. You shouldn't end a sentence with a preposition. In order to help out Aaron would be better, but anyway. Together with Ivor, Rock is headed east of Angel Falls to the pass. This series has brought some new people in, so you may not know that I'm a professional writer and editor in real life. And so you'll see me harp on things like that occasionally. I pressed X to bring up the menu to see how much gold we have in it. We now have 200 gold. That's pretty good. Rock's a little bit hurt. Unfortunately, in this game, when you gain levels, you do not get your HP and MP refilled like you do in later titles and later remakes of older titles. So that was not a thing yet. Okay. What's this sign say? Rock reads the sign, this way to the pass. So hey, that's where we're headed. Teeny Sanguini. I went ahead and just engaged in battle here because these things are really likely to chase you down and they're super fast, so you may as well just take them out. They're so cute though. Oh, the teeth. Gotcha. Nice. We got 4 experience and 7 gold. We're doing good. The pass is right up here. You see there? Watch it. Look how fast it is. It's gonna catch us. Okay. Hachunga. Ooh, those teeth. They are really, really scary. And the cuteness of the monster and the bigness of the teeth, make for a really interesting juxtaposition, I think. Nice contrast. Very good. Off we go. Oh, there's another one. We'll take care of him post-haste. The eyes turn red too before it bites. We didn't get to see it that time. Hey, we gained another level. A quick look at the attributes. We got some pretty nice increases there. Let's see. 2 strength, 3 agility, 2 resilience, 3 deafness, 2 charm, 2 magical mending, 2 magical might, 4 MP, or 4 HP rather, and 2 MP. Not the greatest of increases, but not bad. But we learned heal. Very, very important spell. And 7 gold. Heal does what you think it does. Finally, we're here at last. The landslide's somewhere in these woods, apparently. We'll find it. Do we need to heal? Maybe not yet. I'll live dangerously. Ooh, what's this? It's the Starflight Express. It's the locomotive. What are you staring at? It's just a fallen tree. I don't get what's so fascinating about it. You can be properly weird sometimes. You know that? The landslide's this way. I'll go on ahead. Yeah, so he can't see it. Important detail. The door's shut tight. There's no way to open it. Let's check this way. It's a treasure box. And we get a gold ring. Let's do some equipping, shall we? All right, so here is our lovely guy. We have a copper sword. We don't have a shield. We don't have a helmet. We don't have any gloves, but we just got a ring. So let us go down here to the accessory slot here at the bottom and put on the ring. This will increase our defense by 3. No, by 2. Me can't add. And we equip it. Nice. So we're that little bit better off. You can spin your character around with L and R. Again, our character is wearing all these bits of... We do have shoes. We have the celestial shoes. Yeah. That's one of the cool things about this game. The other Dragon Quest, usually it's only the sword and shield that change. But not this one. Oh, let's get out of here. All right, so pretty good. That was a nice find. Well, let's go check in with Ivor. See if we can get this landslide cleared up. Ooh, what's this? It's pink. That was weird. Now, I have no idea what kind of voice to do for this character. I just don't know. That was weird. It was almost as if he could see the Starflight Express. Maybe we're finding a character there. Again, not a professional voice actor, if you couldn't tell. Sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out what we're doing voice-wise. Ahead lies Stornway. Man, that's hard to say. This is worse than I thought. Ay, caramba. Is this it? It is so much bigger than I thought. You and I will never be able to shift this on our own. Stupid landslide. And I was ready to see the look on Dad's face when I came back to the village a hero. Wah! Hello? Is somebody there? Hello? If you're there, say something. Huh? It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Hey, I'm over here. It's me, Ivor from Angel Falls. No doubt you've heard of me. What? Jings, somebody's from Angel Falls. We're soldiers. Oh, Jings, someone from Angel Falls. We're soldiers sent from Stornway. King Shot sent us here to clean the landslide. Clear the landslide even. Is it Shot or Shote? Oh, no, it's not Scrote. Blimey, the King of Stornway must really rate Angel Falls to bother helping us out like that. I suppose that means we're not really needed here then. Well, now I wish we hadn't bothered coming all this way. Wait, there's an urgent matter we need to ask you about. Do you happen to know if a lass called Patty made her way to your village just after the earthquake? She works at the inn in Stornway, but she took off one day for Angel Falls, and we've heard nothing of her since. Patty? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. Why would she want to come to Angel Falls anyway? Aye, well, rumor has it that she was on her way here through the Hexagon. The path there's been blocked too, though, so we've no way of finding out where she is. The Hexagon? That old ruin we used to have to go traipsing all the way through before this pass was built? No one goes there anymore. It's jam-packed with monsters, and it's falling apart so badly it might come down on your head. There's no way a woman would go there alone. The rumors must be wrong. All right, well, perhaps you could just relay to your village the fact that the road will be open again soon. And if you could ask around about Patty while you're at it, that'd be grand. No problemo. Just leave it to me. You can always count on Ivor. Yeah, right. Come on, Rock, home time. I reckon they'll all be pretty pleased to hear the news. Maybe. He gets his HP back, but we get squat. Okay, nice. Never noticed that before. Well, back we go to the Falls of the Angel. I guess I'll just meet you over there. Okay, we're back. I guess we go to the mayor. Tell him. I see, so the soldiers from Stornway should have the pass cleared for us before long. That's right. Everyone will be so relieved to hear the news. Ivor saves the day, eh? Don't be ridiculous. You were foolish to go all the way out there, just the two of you? Utterly foolish. But why are you so angry? If we hadn't gone to the landslide, you'd never have known about it being cleared. So what? If I didn't know now, I'd have found out soon enough. Knowing a little bit sooner is hardly worth risking your life. That's why I'm angry. That's why you're foolish. Yeah, fine. Oh yeah, there was something else. Something I heard from one of the soldiers. They wanted us to find some girl called Patty who went missing on her way here. Wait a minute, is that true? Aaron, what are you doing here? What do you think? I'm here because I heard you whisk Rock off on some silly adventure. Anyway, never mind that. Is it true that Patty from Stornway has gone missing? Ah, yes, you're from Stornway originally, aren't you, Aaron? Do you know the woman? I seem to remember my dad talking about someone called Patty from his days in Stornway. Oh dear, maybe she didn't know he'd passed away and she was coming here to see him. Well, I can understand everyone's concerns, but we can't very well send off a search party with no lead to go on. Actually, the soldier said something about how she might have been on her way here through the hexagon. Is that so? Well, even if that's the case, we still can't be of any help. The hexagon is far too dangerous nowadays. Aaron, why don't you take Rock home now? Try not to worry too much. I'd appreciate a bit of privacy so I can talk some sense into this pig-headed son of mine. Hey, there's no need for that, Dad. Maybe not. The dad may be being a little bit harsh here. I was so worried when I heard you left the village, Rock. You seem to be unscathed, though. You're obviously a lot tougher than I thought. Speaking of which, I wonder if I could ask you a favor, Rock. You see, I'm quite worried about all this talk of Patty going missing. So I was wondering if you could, Oh, never mind. The hexagon is really far too dangerous. I couldn't possibly ask that much of you. Let's check the thing. Upon returning to Angel Falls, Rock and Ivor informed Mayor Litlin about the landslide. Aaron, hearing about the woman called Patty, who has gone missing while traveling through the hexagon on her way to Angel Falls, has become extremely anxious. Well, we need to rest. That's right. I would like to rest. Apparently I can't. The free inn is closed. You want to know more about the hexagon? I'm sorry. You want to know more about the hexagon? If you take the road that leads to the pass and leave it at the signpost and head south, then you'll come to another road. Down that road is where you'll find the ruins known as the hexagon. We always used to have to pass through there when we wanted to go to Stornway. We need our MP back, so I guess, let's see, I really don't want to pay for it. I think we may just be kind of screwed, though. She's more interested in... She's too worried to let us sleep. Never mind. Welcome back, Rock. If you're tired, you can have a rest here. You want to call it a day? Sure. We'll get our MP back. And then we'll head over to the hexagon to check on this lady, Patty. See if she's there. And see if we can
help her out if indeed she needs our help. We don't know. See you later, Rock. Don't put yourself too hard, too much. Will ya? Well, we can read, can't we? Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Hope you're enjoying Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies, Ultimate 4K Edition. While you're here, if you liked the video, click the thumbs up. If you did like it, leave me a great comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Your help in any way you choose to show it, I find very supportive and I appreciate very, very much. For now, though, I will bid you adieu wherever you are, whenever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.